watch this to RHEA, a campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on even deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
How we doing, lovely people? It's Nate here from Eagle Eyed Football, giving you the latest episode of Get Amped. This is the show where you get to have your say on your club. And in order to do that, the link is in the comments, people. So do jump on if you want to have your say about your club. How did your club get on the weekend? Did they win? Did they lose? Did they draw? I don't really want to talk about my club too much because we already did that in our match reaction. Be sure to check that out on the channel as well. But more importantly, where to start tonight? What result happened on the weekend that deserves its own particular segment? I mean, we saw Arsenal go back to the top of the league with an impressive 3-0 win away at Fulham. Man United got a 0-0 draw with 10 men after Casemiro got sent off again. That guy loves red cards, funnily enough, but quality player, don't get me wrong. Who could we possibly talk about first? Oh, I know, Bournemouth and Liverpool. They go from thrashing Man United 7-0 one weekend to losing to relegation-threatened Bournemouth 1-0 the following weekend. Is there a more Liverpool thing? I don't think so. Big up Thunder Road who's saying charity professional football club. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's been one of those weekends where it's just not God Palace's way, I'm afraid. But Bournemouth and Liverpool. Klopp's got a problem. Because you look at that Liverpool team and they shouldn't be losing to Bournemouth. With all due respect to Bournemouth, and listen, fair play on the win, thoroughly deserved it. But Liverpool are in serious problems right now. And obviously to Man United fans, you're delighted to see this. Everton fans will be happy to see this. I mean, look, I don't care for Liverpool either way, so it doesn't really affect me either. But, the two of you that are watching this, do either of you think that Klopp needs to be looked at a bit closely? I mean, look, he's done remarkable things at Liverpool since he's been there. He's won a Premier League, a Champions League, an FA Cup, a League Cup. He probably should have won more, to be fair. He's also won the Club World Cup there, I think, as well, and the UEFA Super Cup. So, Klopp's brought trophies to Liverpool, which before he joined, it wasn't looking like that was going to be the case. But, Bournemouth-Liverpool was a strange one, in my opinion, because I don't think anybody would have backed that at all. But, it's a bit of a strange one, to be honest. But I wonder just how much of an effect will that game have on them, because they kind of need it. They need it to go well. Hey, big up, Brush. What are you saying, mate? Just as a reminder, people, if you want to jump in and have your say, there is the link for you. I'm just going to wait for the first guest to pop up, and then we'll get the show talking, really. Liverpool are in problems, but I'll quickly switch over to Arsenal. 3-0 win today away at Fulham. Very good performance. Very good performance, and badly needed after City beat us last night. Yeah, that was something. But however, it was it's good to see Arsenal still have that ability in them to get wins over the line when they probably weren't expecting it. But even though Fulham are a good team, Arsenal now have their 5-point lead restored. But just quickly going to run through some of the results while I'm waiting for someone to pop up here. Sorry, let me just get rid of that comment there. Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 0, as I mentioned earlier. Everton 1, Brentford 0. Massive 3 points for Everton there. Leeds 2, Brighton 2. Yeah. I was kind of hoping Brighton would win that, to be honest, and I hate saying that, but I'd rather see them beat Leeds than draw with Leeds. But anyway, Leicester 1, Chelsea 3. Massive win for Chelsea, that, especially after they've really turned around their form. Tottenham 3, Nottingham Forest 1. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Trust Tottenham to turn it on when they don't need to. Obviously, Crystal Palace 0, Man City 1 last night, Fulham 0, Arsenal 3, as I mentioned earlier. Man United 0, Southampton 0, West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1, and Newcastle 2, Wolves 1. I tell you what, because my first guest has popped up, I'm going to talk about that 0-0 draw at Old Trafford. Brush, who are you telling me?
What are you saying, Nate? You know what? I'm not even here to talk about United, you know, bro.
Bruv, I don't want to talk about my club. So
I just saw that you needed a co-host or some kind of guest to pop up. So yeah, you keep going with the rest of the league table and the results from today, and we'll discuss each one.
Yeah, no, okay. So I tell you what, to make your life a little bit less painful, let's chat Bournemouth Liverpool.
Yeah, let's talk about that, bro. Listen, I mean you know me, I like to concentrate on my club, innit? So. Whilst shameless United fans were throwing cherries up and drinking cherry cola yesterday, it doesn't change the fact that my week was peak, bro.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, we've got our Man United Brighton game on Wednesday.
Yeah, listen. I got given cans of 7-Up at work, and I was like, you bastard! You could have at least given me some vodka to go with it.
Yeah. Could have given you some Captain Morgans or some
all of that, man, all of that. RHEA.
Trust me. I mean, the funny thing is, right? Part of me wouldn't be shocked that they lost at Bournemouth because I'm thinking that's what Liverpool do. They turn it on in the big games.
Yeah. No, you know what? Proper Jekyll.
They come unstuck against.
Yeah, proper Jekyll and Hyde stuff, bro. I think for their fans as well, it must be really infuriating because, you know, after a performance like that last week, as bad as we were, they probably thought they turned the corner in it. And then, it's just, you know, regular service is resumed. It's one of them seasons for them.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, just even looking at it now, like, of all the people to score, it had to be Philip Billing. No, like that. I'm like, Philip Billing. Oh, that's that guy that is somehow Danish. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, in the reverse fixture, bro, they held 9, you know, this season. So that's wild as well.
They got corn. Big up, Leo. What are you saying?
Yo, Leo is stressed right now.
We just scored, bro. We just scored. Look at that.
Oh, look at you popping in after you lot scored.
Rabiot, bro. Rabiot again.
Shameless, bro.
Rabiot brace, yeah? All right.
Yeah, man. He's up his game.
Yeah, no, he surprised me this season, you know, Leo. Because obviously, you know, in the summer when we were linked with him, I was like, you know what, keep him and his mum far away from United.
Yeah.
But he's done well.
Up his game, man. He's a bit more stronger in midfield, but he's scoring goals, and I'm starting to like him. I don't know why. I thought it was a waste of money or a waste of the signage, but he's been all right.
Yeah.
Vibes. Big up yourself, bro. What are you saying?
Yo, I'll be honest. I came to speak about Liverpool, you know.
Hey, listen.
I don't care. It's shameless. I don't care.
No, bro. Listen, there's no judgment here, bro. You know, like that. If your rivals lose and you want to let them know how you felt last week, now they know how it feels because it's not nice when you lose, innit?
They won
their cup final.
They won their cup final.
Trust me.
Let them get on with it, man.
All them 7-Up memes was getting old quick though. I was like, yeah, okay, calm down.
Right.
You know, but Leo, obviously, massive win for Chelsea yesterday, 3-1.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that Modric scored, I went, "Oh, wait a minute."
It did
obviously,
happen.
it was ruled off. But, you must be relieved that you're starting to turn the corner a bit because a lot of people were saying, Potter's this and a whole lot. And I'm thinking, yeah, you kind of need to give managers a chance. Bear in mind, you change managers midway through the season. It's not like he was there from the start.
Well, that's what I said last week. It's like where he was at Brighton, he built the team. And where he's come to Chelsea, the team's been built around him, not around him as an individual, but just around him. They're just throwing in these signings. And to be honest, I just see no kind of
cohesion or communication between Todd and him.
A penalty or a dive. Hang on. Oh, you've just got a penalty as well. It's just no cohesion initially. And I mean, Enzo played actually really well yesterday. I actually enjoyed watching his performance. But as I say, it's a slow process. I think 9th or 10th this season. I gotta be honest. I don't see us doing anything unbelievable, and we'll just go from there. To be honest, I mean the best game I've seen was against Dortmund, and that was literally last week. So, and they did really well for a team that have really prolific in Europe this season. So,
I'll tell you what, Leo. I think all of us were shocked at the fact that you lot managed to score 3 goals in one game.
unbelievable, isn't it? They're tripping over each other to score.
Yeah. Because Vibes wanted to run the game yesterday, and I was like, "Bruv, miss me with that, man. It's going to be a dead game."
Oh, hang on, Vlahovic, lads. Let's just see. Does he actually score? Come on. Could have let Rabiot take it, man.
Yeah, he's on a hat trick in it. I think if you'd scored another one, he probably would have taken it. But I mean,
come on.
Oh, watch him.
With only a goal in it.
He's
With only a goal in it.
He's gonna hit a post, bro. Watch. Vlahovic's gonna hit the post. Come on.
Well, just hope he doesn't kill someone like Salah did.
No, man.
No, he was aiming for a fun on purpose. I'm telling you.
He hit the post. Oh my god! I'm like, I don't believe. I'm literally.
Wow.
He hit the post,
Wow.
bro.
Should have put a bet on.
Nostradamus, bro. Nostradamus. He hit the post. Unbelievable, Jeff. Wow. Nostradamus, bro.
Yeah, Rabiot's mum's not going to be happy about that one.
I'll tell you what, I am loving these late Sunday night Serie A games. This adds a whole new element to the show.
Oh my god. Nostradamus, bro. My dad's going to be pissing himself with laughter, innit? He's a Milan fan, bro. So
him and your brother are AC, innit? Yeah.
It's going to be chaos. They're playing tomorrow, so letting it down. That should be a good game.
Yeah. Mind you, their title defense isn't going too great. It's done.
They're saying that Ibrahimovic might start tomorrow.
So
that'll be a nice little comeback. If he scores, that'll be decent as well, just for the sake of it. But he's like 41 now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Lukaku? Who's that? Vibes. What is going on?
I heard some of your fan base call him R9, you know. He was
Yeah, the Chelsea fans were moving mad, bro. When they signed Lukaku.
Oh, mate, Inter Milan pocketed there, bro. 100 million. Unbelievable, mate. Lukaku, mate, is a pile of shit.
Hey, he's coming back from loan, don't worry. Don't go anywhere. You're going back on loan, so don't go anywhere.
Nah, bro.
He's back in your team next season.
I can't wait, mate. It'd be nice little bench warmer.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't put it past Todd to try and flog him to Napoli, you know. Try and get
Osimhen, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a ridiculous fee as well, but I reckon they'll try and part exchange Lukaku, I reckon.
They got him for something stupid, didn't it? It was like 11 million or something, or 22 million, Napoli. Osimhen.
Altogether, I think it was about 70, bro.
70?
Yeah. 70.
Oh,
in total.
Initially, it was about 22, and then it must.
Yeah. I mean, they've added a few players in as well, which they valued up, and they came out with a figure of 70 million euros.
Mate, can you imagine they do the double this season? That and the champs.
Yeah.
That'd be mad.
I mean, listen, those players are young enough that they might think, you know what, let's go again if we don't get far enough in the Champions League, because the league title is already pretty much done, innit?
Yeah, man. Did you
think so?
Captain, what's his surname? What's that player's name?
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's a sick guy, bro.
I'm just calling him Double K. I ain't got time for his name.
77, man. 77.
Nah, you know, at the start of the season, I was calling him Special K, but then he was just balling out. I was like, you know what, let me respect you and actually learn your name, bro.
You know,
less of that. Just call him Kevin or something.
Kevin, you know. Well, I'll tell you what, if he went to Chelsea, that's what them lot would call him.
They'll call him Dave, innit?
Like Aspie.
Aspie is Dave, bro.
The fact that they couldn't even shorten it down to Aspie, you know, just Dave, that's a violation.
Decent, bro. No, but honestly, his goal yesterday was phenomenal, mate.
Yeah.
That was a worldie. That was a
worldie. Spalletti said he's still shy. He still hasn't come out of his shell. I was like,
bro, 10 million they got him for. What a find.
What a buy,
what a find.
That's what Napoli are good at doing. That's why they've been doing so well, is that you look at the players they bring in and then they sell on. A lot of them come in for like €5 million, €2 million, €8 million, and you're looking at it going, "Oh, that's nothing. That's little man money." But then you see them play, and you're like, "Yo, wait a minute,
And that's what, and that's what it's all about, bro. When you have a proper structure and scouting network, and this is what's supposed to happen.
Absolutely. Well, just touching on Serie A, right? When you look at the top 10, the fact that Napoli are 18 points clear of second place Inter.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro.
Mad.
It's ridiculous. They've run away with it this season.
But
look, it makes me laugh, mate. They got rid of Koulibaly to Chelsea for what? Something ridiculous.
40 million for a 31-year-old Koulibaly, bro. Mad.
And they got rid of. They had the balls to get rid of Lorenzo Insigne as well.
Yeah. He went to Toronto, innit? He went MLS.
Bro.
Yeah.
They got rid of big players, man, and the team just did not struggle. They were like, "See you later, thanks." That's it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, proper.
Whereas like Juve, you get rid of like some big player. I'm not being funny. The whole CR7 just broke Juventus, bruv. Like literally left, and everyone just died. I was just like, "What happened?"
Yeah. But that's the thing with CR, though, isn't it? Because obviously you have to build around him, and everything is structured towards him. So when you move him out of the equation, you have to start again almost with the rebuild.
Ten Hag did unbelievable. Just tell him, you know what, just fuck off about saying fuck off.
I think the interview helped out.
And to have but to have Lamine Morales to do that, leave him on the bench, the team didn't suffer, and it was like he was just being a crybaby at that point. It was like no one gave a shit and just continued playing, and then Rashford's obviously come up, and it's just nice to see that happen. I mean,
Leo, Mitch has a question for you. What's the lottery numbers?
Just because the post, isn't it?
Yeah, because you called it in the post.
Oh, that man. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it, man. I'll play my numbers, innit? I'll give you. I say, just in case. I don't want to say it. Rich, I'll give you just one number, man. I'll give you number 13, and that's the only number I'll give you, bruv.
Yeah, Martin Leonard says Leo looks like Stanley Tucci.
Thanks.
I can't lie, I don't know who that is.
If anyone wants to drop a pic, feel free.
Time to Google vibes.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm glad no one's speaking about the referees today, because it seems like every week, we have to speak on these people.
Man. Which match do you want to discuss the referees in?
You want to talk about the João Felix one, or you want to?
Yeah, the red card. Bro, how did he not get sent off?
Red card.
Wow.
Who was it, Pereira or Marty? Was one of them. I don't know how he did get sent off.
Yeah, mad.
They even looked at it. They looked at it and they said no.
Yeah, I think that's the most frustrating thing, isn't it? Is that there's no consistency from game to game.
Right.
I mean, with the Cass one, like obviously he got the ball, but from certain angles I can see why as well. It's proper reckless because he did follow through in it. But
yeah, I can see why they give though. I can see it.
Yeah. So it's one of those ones, man. And listen, they're bottom of the table. Like it doesn't really. Yeah, I know it does change the trajectory of the game, but we should still have enough to overcome them. So yeah, I'm not going to blame the referee all the way.
City yesterday nearly put me to sleep.
So
boring sometimes.
Just one moment, a lapse in concentration.
The referee in our game because
Palace got frustrating yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Some of the challenges that went in on our players, I was thinking, hold up a second. What's all that about?
Can I just say one?
The penalty was a penalty, but I'm just with referees nowadays. It's just I give up.
Nate, can I just say one thing, please, mate?
Yeah, go ahead.
They were doing the warm up at the beginning of the match, innit? And I was just watching, your strikers. Bro, why is Ayew even a Premiership player? That guy cannot finish for shit.
Yo, bro, I had a disgusting stat, bro. I heard that you lot haven't had a shot on goal in 3 games.
Yep.
But to be fair, it doesn't help when Vieira keeps picking Mateta.
He didn't pick him last night. He didn't start.
Yeah, you looked a little bit better yesterday. Bro, I thought you were doing well defensively.
Look, with us, it's very simple. We have not done enough last summer. Didn't do anything really in January. We only brought in 2 players, one on loan from Arsenal in Sambi Lokonga, who's hit or miss, and Ahamada, who came on yesterday and actually did more for us attack-wise than any of our attacking players that started that game did. I'm a big fan of Michael Elise, but he was kind of anonymous apart from the penalty. Why Wilfred Zaha was trying to put one of their players in the ankle lock like Kurt Angle yesterday, I was thinking, what is he doing?
Go on, Rabio.
I'm not gonna lie, that was funny, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was funny, but at the same time, like, this is why when Wilf does go at the end of the season, I'm not one of those that's going to be like, oh, Wilf don't go. It's like, no, on you go.
Where's he going? Where do you think he's going to end up?
He's out of contract, so he's a free agent in the summer.
I reckon he'll probably go abroad, you know, at this stage. I reckon he'll be sick in Serie A, Leo. What do you think?
A team like, I'll tell you where it'll be like somewhere. Thing is, if Milan lose Leao, there's your response to the loss of Leao. Easily.
I have a feeling he'll want to stay in London, but not Spurs, because he wants to win something.
You've seen what's his name? Ronaldo's team are sniffing around him, innit? As well.
Nah, he's what 29, 30 now. Nah, he'll want to go and play in Europe and that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Galatasaray sign. They're signing every motherfucking guy at the moment. And what's his name? Zaniolo scored after 12 minutes in his debut, and they won 1-0 because of it.
Yeah.
What a fall from grace that is, man. There was a lot of potential in that kid.
I know, mate, but that's Mourinho. That's a Mourinho special, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're bigger than the club, he'll fuck you over and get rid of you.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a Mourinho special, man. That's what you do. You either fall into line, or if you think you're too big, or you're an idol of the club, see you later. Done the same with Ronaldo. He does it everywhere he goes, man. Does it everywhere he goes. Chelsea, right at the beginning, he didn't really, because he just built up a team of prolific stars. As soon as he moved around, and not so much at Inter, he did the same at Real Madrid.
No, he did it at Inter as well, bro. He isolated Balotelli.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Balotelli in it. It's Balotelli.
He pushed out Balotelli. But he's got a formula though, innit? We know how he works, man. He'll pick one guy that he props up as the best, and then one has to be the fall guy.
Yeah, mate, and it's usually the bit high profile players, man. But to be honest, Zaniolo was getting so much. Wilf will end up at Besiktas, I reckon. Yeah, I'm telling you, Turkey, mate, they got the money. I just think like Zaniolo, he had lots of opportunities at Roma. The thing is, he was so injury prone, and whether they brought him back too soon, and it's a proven thing. Like in Italy, as much as they've got the technology in the medical sense, they're really good. Has anyone watched the Chiesa Back on Track documentary?
No. But it was a very serious injury he had, didn't it? It was ACL, right?
ACL rupture, right?
Yeah.
So when he first had the ACL rupture, or when the injury started, literally after the Smalling tackle, the doc and the physio went on and did not assess and said nothing to him, allowed him to continue, and it ruptured completely, innit?
Shit.
Yeah, man. So I think if you want, I think it was 297 days after the injury came back and everything. But it's such a really in-depth. I highly recommend it. It's on Prime. It's really good documentary. And my brother's a physio, isn't it? Like he was at Barnet and stuff. So he started watching it, and literally he's giving me the breakdown, of where you don't understand it as much. And he watches it. He's like, why did the doc do this? And why did the doc not do that? I was like, I don't know, man. But it's such an insightful watch, man. But as I say, they usually bring big players back too quickly.
Okay. So here's a question for the whole panel, apart from myself. Do you think Vieira survives until the end of the season? Because there is a lot of pressure on Palace social media that he should go. Me personally, I said on our match reaction, I want to give him the time to get it right in the summer, because we gave him a 3-year contract and he's doing a lot more good than bad. But guys, you guys aren't Palace fans, so you can answer this totally brutally honestly. Do you think Vieira should last the season?
Who you gonna bring? Big Sam in? Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm thinking, who can you bring in? Because if you're going to get rid of him, it'd have to be now. During the international.
Yeah, it's all about the replacement, isn't it? Really, like you've not backed him in the market, so I'm guessing there's some budgetary issues anyway. So if you sack him, who is a realistic option to get in?
For me, it depends on the Brighton game. What happens in that?
I don't know. I don't see the sense in it, man. But obviously, things do need to, show signs of improvement, because that stat's disgusting, bro. No shot on goal in 3 games in a row. What? That's mad.
But you know what is even more frustrating? If you look at the Aston Villa game, we scored for them. Goal.
Yeah.
So can you imagine how we're feeling?
Very unlucky as well with Wilf being offside for his goal.
Yeah, toenail offside.
Yeah, it's
that's
mad.
VAR for you. But anyway, Louis Tidy, big up to you, Louis. He says some guy yesterday at the Palace match said all the big teams foul and get away with it. It's actually so true. Haaland assaulted Gay and no yellow. Yeah, but you look at that and there were a few things that Palace got away with that we probably shouldn't have, Louis. It goes both ways on that one.
Yeah, for me, you stick with him, man. Like he showed me enough last season that there's hope.
No, 100%. Listen, Brush, as much as I'm frustrated by everything at the minute, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, we haven't won an X amount, so sack the manager. Like, no. I started with Roy Hodgson after we got smoked 7-0 by Liverpool.
Yeah, I think obviously survival from now to the summer is literally just survival mode in it, and then you need to back him because without a proper summer window, I don't really know where you guys go from here.
Well,
he's our legend. He has to stay. He's our legend.
Yeah, we'll get on to Arsenal in a second.
I just saw Richard's question on where Luigi is. My brother, he's at Harley Street clinic now, man. Private physio. Sorry to go off football really quickly. And whoever said he's in Mario's pocket, he's in my pocket. 100%. I'm very quick at reading, but don't take the piss.
Liberty.
Yeah, let's go. Select your player. Here we go. Okay.
No, but going back to Vieira, like Brush said, he showed enough last season, man. This guy needs time. Look at that. Look at the team he's got, man. He needs time and needs money.
Listen, and even with the scraps he's had to work with, look at the players he's brought in. Decore's doing bits for you, look.
Yeah, Decore, Gay, Anderson, Elise, Edward. There's of a good team.
You guys have got a lot of dead wood. I don't think you're going to be able to get rid of unless they're going on free transfers. Like those two strikers, those two strikers are dead wood as well. Yeah,
and it's a shame that Zaha's running down his contract. Obviously, if you had sold him, you would have had some money to reinvest, right?
Any money we get for Zaha, if we could get money, 25% of it goes to Man United. So I'm actually happy to not get Man United money to Man United again.
Right, so just on that basis, you're going to turn down 75% of anything, yeah? That's wild.
Yeah, well, think about it, right? Arsenal and Everton decided to offer us 40 million for him when we clearly said it was 70. Arsenal were like, no, we're not paying that. So they paid 2 million more for Pepe. So you see what I'm saying?
I'm not going to lie. At the time, I did think it was preposterous. But then obviously when they signed Pepe, I thought that was a bit mad as well.
I feel sorry for Zaha, man, because he's missed the boat. He's missed the boat, man. He's missed the boat.
Yeah, that's why I think he's going abroad. I reckon he's going to go abroad, man.
No, I would have said Arsenal if they did a sign Trossard, but they've got him.
No, we don't need him now. He doesn't fit our profile.
Why would he want to go London? Yeah, I'm thinking. Why would he want to go Spurs for? And I'm not even joking.
No, he won't go Spurs.
Why would he want to go?
He's going to go abroad. Is his only because he wants to play European football. So abroad is his only chance of doing that.
Yeah, and he's at that age now where he deserves that. So.
He don't go to none of the big teams. He won't go Newcastle. They don't need him.
Do you know what hilarious if he goes to Reims, man?
He's got a young family, bear in mind, so he won't be looking to move somewhere mad.
France, isn't it? Reims.
Nah, he wants to play European football, man. Trust me.
Yeah, it's got to be Serie A, Leo, I reckon.
He might do like a light Roma or something.
Wilfred Villa. Yeah. Why would he make a sideways move, Martin? Wilfred Villa, behave. Oates, Arsenal, 3-0 win at Fulham. Talk to me.
Easy peasy.
Hat-trick of assists for Trossard.
Easy peasy. Right. Did anybody watch the game?
No.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that first half, honestly, it was a bit of a joke still. Bro. Is that I don't know whether Fulham was smoking weed last night or what, but they might as well not even been on the pitch. That's how bad they were.
They were horrendous, man.
They were horrendous. Second half they were bad as well, but
I can't even catch up properly on Match of the Day, innit? Yesterday's one was dead.
It was a 20-minute show, bruv.
Today's one's 15. 15 minutes today.
15, sick, bruv. That is a decent watch, mate.
You know what? I didn't realise that, like, literally everyone boycotted, innit? Like, I was baffled the fact that there was no commentary.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want to.
Literally went.
Yeah.
That's it. Finished. That was it. Done. No, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that
I'm
was
not being
mad.
funny.
They didn't even include the interviews with the managers after the game.
No.
Like that was wild.
Apparently, Lineker was crying and everything. Lineker was crying with how people were like embracing like him not being on there. I mean, to be honest, they're gonna ruin that show, and it's been going for how many years? They're gonna ruin it for a remark that actually, it's more of a. It's not even like it's not like he was like saying anything towards not. It's like being in a regime, and I get what he was trying to get at. To be honest,
The funny thing is, Leo, I looked over the BBC's own policy, and by their own guidelines, he technically hasn't broken any of the rules.
Fam, do you know how many people they need to get rid of on TV if he's broken rules?
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Because he's broken 1.3 to 1.5 million. That's a reason to get rid of him. So
that is a mad fee, though. To be honest, like, give me like 50 grand a year, man. I'll do that,
mate. We should just do it.
Bro, working 1 day a week for like 2 hours, yeah, and you get to watch football. Jeez.
Sick, bro. What a wicked job.
Isn't it?
I know, right?
Look, on the Gary Lineker thing, I think people seeing the BBC act like this, right? But you know what? The executive of the BBC donated 400 grand to the Conservative Party. So what does that tell you?
This is what it is.
One second, BBC. Wait a minute. A man is only expressing his opinion, rightly or wrongly, on social media, right? And he's the face of on your channel. Fair enough.
I mean, I was going to go even more left, but they had Mr. Jim will fix it on there.
I like, man. Jim will fix it, you know.
No, pause on that one. Guys.
Alan Sugar as well tweeted out mad crazy stuff over there.
Oh yeah. Nothing.
No, it's funny. There was some Tory accounts tweeting like they watch Match of the Day before, saying how good it was. I'm thinking, yeah, you man don't watch football.
They wouldn't be seen dead outside a stadium.
I'm not being
One
funny.
of them said something like,
Even
I had time to watch Match of the Day, then go to the pub for a quick pint.
So David Attenborough's broken the rules.
Yeah, they're trying to cancel anything that doesn't fall in line with
David Attenborough's like 106, bruv, and they're still keeping him on TV.
Isn't it?
He's a relic himself, so I'm not being funny.
No, but he needs to chill though. You know, it's cold outside. You don't need to be doing all these documentaries. Bro, like just stay home, innit?
And here we are.
Gosh.
The temperature's -4. Yeah, right. Come on, man.
Yeah, so Arsenal got that win. Chelsea won as well. Man United drew at Southampton. Obviously, we lost to City, which, to be fair, it's no great shake to lose to them. So we'll keep it moving and look forward to playing Brighton on Wednesday.
But City looked dead, man. I'm just saying. City looked dead.
Well, put it this way, they needed a penalty to squeak past us, which says an awful lot because we are literally charity professional football club right now. I mean, for Christ's sake, I'm still peed off we lost to Chelsea at home. Gallagher, of all people, of course, ain't done nothing since then. So, you know what I mean? I'm just used to it now at this point.
Yo, just quickly, yeah, sorry to cut you, yeah. Brush, what are you saying? I'm looking at the table, right?
Yeah.
Man United, yeah, have gone from, in my eyes, yeah, kind of title contenders. Now you're getting dragged into this top 4 race, you know? You gave the nervous laugh.
No. I'm laughing because obviously I wasn't one of those people that just said, we're there for the title. Obviously, like mathematically speaking, until you're out of it, you're in it, innit? It's one of them ones.
Yeah.
But, like, for us, honestly, bruv, in the summer, like, if you told me that we would finish in the top 4 and get a trophy, like, I would have taken that all day. Realistically, I thought we would finish somewhere between 50.
Yeah, but what is it? So basically, I would say personally, it's between you, Newcastle, and Tottenham. So
I mean, I reckon we're going to finish third, didn't it? I do. I think we're going to.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Spurs are on to you now.
I'll be honest. I think Liverpool
Spurs are very Spursy, though, bro.
They are very Spursy.
They're very Spursy
in the mix, you know.
Brighton are there as well.
Brighton.
So I think Man United got some big games because they got Newcastle with no Cass.
Yeah.
They've got Everton with no Cass. Who else they got? Who else was it? Someone else. I can't remember.
And with Liverpool, we'll have to see how it happens after the
Liverpool
break.
dead. Liverpool
They've got like Man City, Chelsea, and you lot, I think, all in a row.
United's next 4 is Newcastle away, Brentford at home, Everton at home, Nottingham Forest away.
Okay. Yeah, he's got just have to take it one game at a time, isn't it?
You got to play Newcastle. That Newcastle game's going to be a massive game, you know.
Yeah.
Casemiro would be back for when United play Chelsea at Old Trafford.
Sorry, Liam. Time to get sent off again. Brilliant.
He loves the colour red, Casemiro, funnily enough.
Funny enough, he'd never got a red card. He'd never got a red card before coming to us, man.
And he kind of was lucky not to get a red card at Selhurst Park. Just saying.
Yeah.
Man's throwing out leg breakers.
I'm sorry, it was a red card today. I'll be honest, it was a red card.
Yeah, no, it was reckless, isn't it? Like,
red card. And they got the ball. Yeah, but still, he's gone over the top of the ball. If that was your player, you'd be screaming red card. So let's not.
No, you'll be saying, it's a reckless challenge, man. Like,
Come on.
Yeah, with the follow through, like on a technicality, you could say that it could have been a yellow because he didn't get the ball first. But it's mad reckless.
Wow.
Unfortunate. That's what it is.
Mad reckless. You could have really injured the guy.
It's unfortunate.
Wow, shit.
I mean, he might as well have injured him if you're going to get red.
Let's
Leave
not
it
put
something.
that energy out there, man.
Leave it something.
Hey, do you know who's talking about shit? Do you know shit?
Yeah, you're Madonna. Yes, fuck off. Fucking hell.
Leo, who you watching?
4-2.
Yeah, Juventus. He's watching the Juventus.
Yeah,
Juventus Sampdoria.
Yeah, fucking hell, bruv. We are struggling.
What is it? 3-3 now? Yeah.
4-2.
4-2.
Where are Juventus in the league?
Like seventh.
Yeah, but then if they get rid of the 15, they might be getting rid of our 15-point deduction, giving it back to us, so potentially second.
You guys have always got a deduction, boy. Forever cheating, boy.
But
Breaking the rules.
Yeah, I know. Don't you start. My dad breaks my balls about it.
This is about your 7-point deduction in about flipping 8 years.
Just shut the fuck up, please. I can't deal with that.
What's wrong with you guys, man?
He goes, I wasn't even born when he started chatting shit about it. In 1978, when they did the this and that, I was like, I don't know. You cheating and bastards. It's like, well, I'm not a cheating bastard. I just support the team. You know what I mean? You buy
is Juve Mafia owned?
I don't know, mate.
No comment.
Definitely correct. See it, innit?
You know, Napoli probably is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's how they got Maradona, isn't it?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. And they were very corrupt back then, innit? But
yeah, let me not say anymore before I get my head lick off. Hold on. Let me just mute this thing.
Yeah. My uncle Tony, innit? He said to me, what? Yeah. Nah, mate. I'm mad.
It's crazy to me though that you lot can still qualify for Europa at least, like even with the point deduction.
Mate, it'd be wicked if we actually win the actual Europa and then now put us in the Champions League. Unbelievable, Jeff.
Wild.
There's so many possibilities. Oh, we won 4-2 finally. At least I can actually.
So have you overtaken Atalanta now, or is it no?
I think so. I've got to have a look at the table.
No, they haven't.
I think Torino. Have they overtaken Torino then?
As it stands, they're above Torino, but they're still 4 points behind Atalanta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that could change if Sampdoria get 2 more. If it goes to 4-4, then it's
done, bruv.
It's done.
Man. They're just walking off the pitch.
Yeah, no, that's a solid win for Juventus. But
thank Christ.
Yo, it's mad seeing Sampdoria right down at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, man. But then they did the same. Boys, they got relegated in 2000 and what was it? My God, there would have been 2009 season. I think they got relegated as well, and they came back up through playoffs. So yeah,
is that when they had like Quagliarella and that?
Bruv, Quagliarella's still there, man. You got to think about it.
He's still there? Bro, he must be 40.
Yeah. Quagliarella, Gabbiadini up front. They got some poo players up front nowadays. You got to think Icardi used to play for them, bruv. The last time they beat Juventus, Icardi scored 2.
Bruv, yeah. Listen, that club's where Maxi Lopez got his wife stolen. Man.
Yeah, from Icardi, bruv. Yeah. Icardi gave it one behind, bruv.
Rich is saying, okay, so Get Amped in future needs to be on whenever there's a Juve game. Leo is jokes.
Just look when the next evening kickoff is, and we sort it out. That's not a problem.
Well, no, as long as you guys are in Europa League, you'll have the Sunday games in it. So
yeah. Hey, we've got Frankfurt coming up on Thursday, so decent.
Leo, the only way it could be fun is if we hear you start swearing in Italian every time something goes wrong.
Bruv, I already just did. I'm trying to withstand it at the moment because the team pisses me off so badly. But
I'll tell you what, though, Leo, we need a brother. We need a watch along with your brother when it's Juve versus AC.
That would be jokes.
That would be the one.
The banter is not worth talking, bro. My brother, just trust me. I get my dad involved. My dad, oh my god, if you want it, like you'll be putting the bleep alarm on the bleep, bleep, bleep. That's what he does, bro. He swears at the TV, he swears at the ref, starts blaming me when they're losing. I was like, how? You got harm, it's your fault. It's my fault because I'm watching it with you. Yeah, all right. So, you can't understand this. The way my dad thinks is my fault, bro. It's hilarious.
So I'd say he'd be firing off a lot of Vafanculos then.
There were too many Vafanculos, and then he starts throwing it towards me. And the managers are. When my dad was a little bit more younger, mate, I used to stand up, bare swearing, like Papa biting his hand, like, yeah, Dad, just calm down, and like blaming me.
Blood pressure going through the roof,
mate. Seriously, mate, like tables turning and everything. It's mental in my house. He's calmed down a little bit more, but yeah, back in the day, he did not want to be in that same room when Milan were playing, bro. I think it was the year that Juventus beat Milan. What was it 6-0? And Inzaghi scored a hat trick for Juve or something, and we had the Italian TV, but we didn't have it. You're gonna laugh. He had it going via teletext with commentary in the background, didn't it? Because so he was streaming it, but not really visually, but with the teletext and the commentary, and it was 1-0 Juventus, and I was like, "Not
bro, growing up, teletext was the way I used to check the results.
2-0 Juventus, and you can't. When we hit 6,
and you had to keep refreshing the page.
Yeah, my dad was throwing out. Back in 1953.
Showing your age, boy. Teletext is a mad thing.
Bro, teletext.
Bamboozle in them games. Remember Bamboozle?
That's how I got my transfer costs as well, bro. Page 305 and that.
Yes. Sick, bro.
Oh my gosh! Some people listen to this probably like, bro, what are they talking about?
Yeah,
teletext.
What is that? What is teletext?
You could book flights on teletext. Imagine.
Teletext was the one, bro. Bare colors and everything.
Yeah.
Page, you had to
the scores. I remember checking the scores, boy, every Saturday, boy.
Refresh. Come on, what the fuck is the score?
You remember the FA Cup game with Leicester and Wickham? There was a guy that signed for Wickham because he saw an advertisement on teletext.
Yeah, and he scored, didn't it?
Yeah, Roy Essendon.
Yeah.
Famous story.
Yeah, and he scored. That's sick, bro.
It was like the only goal he scored for them as well, and it knocked Leicester out.
That's a decent. That's what you need, man. Teletext sign up football, isn't it? Bosh. Nowadays, no one knows about this teletext shit. Now you can talk to your TV and tell it to do things, bro. Be like, what?
It's mad.
I love the winding my kids up.
Look at this disrespect.
Bunch of old guys talking now, yeah. Bless Martin, bruv. He's just going through puberty, innit? Let him get on with it. Oh, dear.
Your brush. Martin hasn't recovered from the RHEA when he was over in August.
Oh, mate. Yeah, wait till he comes back in the summer.
Yeah, he got mash up, bro. He got mash up.
Oh, mate.
But I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't as bad as Jay in the George. That was just
dude. Yeah. He was stuck in the time warp, man.
Man's treating tables and chairs like their doors. It's like, yeah, is my man okay?
Yeah, I just remember looking at Rich. I was like, bro, what did you lot do to this one?
Oh Lord, too funny. But so let's talk a bit more about the Premier League. What else can we talk about? Let's talk about Martin's lot, West Ham and Villa, because Villa took the lead through Ollie Watkins, and then West Ham got an equaliser from the penalty spot. David Moyes is under serious pressure.
Very much so. It's a very interesting battle down the bottom of the table, man. It's so tight. Like, one result can change everything. And 2 big wins as well this weekend for Bournemouth and Everton to move them out of the danger zone somewhat.
You know what's funny? With worse players, Moyes does better. I still don't understand it.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to manage like flair players and that, innit? If you give him just higher mash, like he'll just you do what he does.
Mash.
It's that big Sam with the culture and them, man, innit? Saying, no flicks, no tricks.
Yeah, like you've got Scamacca and Paqueta and all them, man, but he does better with Mikel Antonio.
Yeah. So speaking on the bottom, the relegation scrap at the minute. Southampton are bottom on 22 points. 22 points. Then it's Leeds with 23, Bournemouth with 24, West Ham, Leicester also on 24, Everton and Nottingham Forest on 25 and 26, and then Wolves and Palace on 27. Now, I don't really like the idea that we're being dragged into it, but the fact we haven't won in 2023, yeah.
And your fixture list isn't looking great, right? What's the running?
So the next two fixtures back to back is Brighton away on Wednesday. That's going to be a whole heap of fun.
Yeah.
Especially and Arsenal away on the Sunday.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now, having said that, the only team we have to worry about outside of the bottom half after that is Spurs away from home. Because after Brighton and Arsenal, it's Leicester at home, Leeds away, Southampton away, Everton at home, Wolves away, West Ham at home. After Spurs, it's then Bournemouth at home, Fulham away, and Forest at home. So hopefully, between now and the end of the season, we can get something from any of these games. But I'm not remotely confident for Wednesday or Sunday.
Yeah, the only thing I will say to you is, like, remember that week when we had 3 games in the space of 7 days and no one expected Palace to get anything from those 3, and I think you lot just lost out to Chelsea, did you? Was it 1 goal in the Chelsea game?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got a point against us, and then the other one was a draw as well, I think.
What's Palace's next 3 games? Sorry, I know you got us next, right?
No, it's Brighton on Wednesday night.
It's not a good time to play Brighton, man.
Wow,
Brighton are on ascendancy.
Who's at home?
No, they're both away from home.
Wow, away. That's a derby.
So you got Arsenal and Brighton away.
What's that? A bird derby?
Yeah, more of a rivalry than a derby, but it's Brighton away, Arsenal away, Leicester at home is our next 3.
Yeah,
and the confidence is low at the minute as well, isn't it?
Well, performance-wise, no. Results-wise, yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
We have been somewhat unlucky in terms of, like, we're missing. Like, we haven't had Wilfried Zaha until just the Villa game just gone, where we scored for Villa to give them the win. So it's not a case of we got battered by Villa. I mean, they did have chances to beat us, but reality is we scored an own goal and they won the game. He was relatively okay in the last game, but then yesterday he was kind of anonymous. He does turn up for Brighton, though. That's one thing I can say about Wilfried Zaha. He loves playing against these lot. That is one thing I'm happy about, but just the way they're playing at the minute and knowing that we've still got
Them man have got the little youth with the degree in dribbling, Matoma, and that bad boy.
Bad. Yeah.
Bro, there's a few players there that they're going to struggle to hold on to.
That guy's a speed freak, man.
Matoma against Nathaniel Klein or Joel Ward, it's going to be a bloodbath.
I'll be honest, I could see you getting a point against Brighton, but the Arsenal game, that's not going to be nice.
Jesus is back now as well, isn't it?
What a shock!
Yeah, he should have scored today. He should have scored today. Yeah, boy, I don't know. Like, I love Vieira, but I'm sorry, everyone has to get put to the sword at this moment in time. If this was like towards the end of the league season, and we had already, and we, the Premier League was in the back, then I'll just, what I mean, if I was the manager, I'd be like, do you know what, he's a legend, man. Yeah.
Is it in April that you guys are playing City again?
Yeah, April, like early April, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you basically just, that's what it comes down to, I reckon.
I don't think so, Nah, we got some big games, man. We got Chelsea, we got Newcastle, we got Liverpool, Newcastle, and Chelsea, like bang, 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 and Brighton.
Oh, okay.
So it's like bang, 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 all 4 of them.
Arsenal's
and you're still in Europa too, so yeah, the fixture pile up is a bit mad.
Pile up.
Arsenal's fixtures is Palace at home on Sunday, then Leeds at home the following Saturday, Liverpool away on the 9th, West Ham away on the 16th, Southampton at home, then City away, Chelsea at home, Newcastle away, Brighton at home, Forest away, and Wolves at home on the final day.
That four run, that City,
Chelsea,
Brighton, Chelsea, wherever it was, that's a mad run, you know. Although Brighton's at home, City's away, Chelsea's at home, and I feel like we can beat Chelsea because when we play Chelsea away, I was, you know what's so mad, yeah? I was so anxious of watching that game because it was so easy. It was literally one of the easiest games I think I've witnessed this season, apart from today. They had nothing, but it didn't sit right with me because I was like, this is Chelsea. Like at some point they're gonna turn it on. Do you know what I mean? But they just didn't turn up. So I think with the way what's going on with Chelsea now, I feel like we can beat them at home. I think we'll have too much for them. Although they are starting to click a little bit, I suppose, at the minute.
Yeah, but I'd still give it till summer, man. I don't think they're going to get their shit together this
What was their game like? I know they won 3-1. I see the goals, but what was their play like? They played Leicester anyway. Leicester is shit.
Yeah,
man.
I was about to say it wasn't like the most. I mean, Kai Havertz's finish was nice, but we still conceded the banger of a goal as well from Daka as well. So
Kai's finish was cold, you know. I like
it was disgusting, bro. It was just like, you know, FIFA when you just like lost shot and you just think, my guy just watched the guy and run off. I'm like, that's how you know.
Yeah, so Chelsea's next six is Everton at home, Aston Villa at home, Liverpool at home.
Easy.
Who at home? Liverpool.
Okay, Chelsea at home to Everton, then Aston Villa, then Liverpool, then Wolves away, Brighton at home, and Man United away.
Bruv, we're getting fucked in every single one of those games. You know what? Those are all bogey teams, bruv. You know when you look at, not one of those teams to me says, yeah, comfortability. Every single one of those teams is a bogey team for Chelsea, bruv.
And Leo, it gets
the Villa
worse
game
after
alone,
that.
bruv.
It gets worse after that because it's Brentford after that.
Yeah.
At home.
Ivan Toney, brilliant, man. Can't wait. I think I might just go and might start taking on watching rugby or something, bruv. Or golf or something like that, bruv.
Seriously. Oh, look at this. Martin says he reckons Villa will beat Chelsea.
Martin, are you being fucking
I think Chelsea, they're just finding form at the right time, you know.
Martin, is Martin all right?
Well, he's an Aston Villa fan, so
he's not all right then. He's not all right. Poor guy. He's schmucking a pancake there, man. Unbelievable.
I mean, just make sure you beat Everton, Leo, says Rich, because we need everyone to beat the teams around us.
Bruv. I'll make sure, Rich. Don't worry. I'll be like, I'll ring him up as I can just.
Oh, shots fired! Watch rugby. Italy are wooden spoons,
bruv. That's why we make his spaghetti, mate. We're all right, mate. That's right. The more wooden spoons we have, the better it is. The sauce, mwah. I know about it, bruv. I don't give a shit. That's why I mentioned rugby. I know wooden spoons galore, mate. That's why the passata flows.
Don't worry about it. Listen, Ireland is taking home that Grand Slam. That's all we're worried about when it comes to rugby.
Mate, we're taking home the Grand Domio, bro. That's what we're doing.
The Grand Parmesan, innit?
Every day, Grand Parmesan for us, bro.
You know them ones.
Grana Padano for us, mate.
But you know what? Even United's fixtures are actually pretty mad, you know, because Newcastle away is their next one. That's a tricky one. Brentford at home, they should win that, but it depends on which Brentford turn up. If you don't,
it depends if Tony's put a bet on that game. He should have scored against Everton. You see, he went back to the defender. He put a bet on.
He's like, brother, put £50 on me. You're not doing nothing. Yeah, it's fine. Sick.
It's the Sean Dyche effect, innit? I don't know what you're gonna get with Everton, man.
That guy needs to clear his throat, bruv.
Man sounds
like a bit like Triple H and.
You
know what? Liverpool are a weird one. Because of Spurs, I still think they could get top 4, but then they go and lose to Bournemouth after beating us 7-0.
Yeah, false dawn for them.
Weird one.
False dawn for them. Yeah, it's a reality.
Look, Liverpool's next 3 fixtures in themselves is peak. Man City away, Chelsea away, Arsenal at home.
See, the thing is, they normally turn up for the big games, apart from Madrid.
Yeah, but I think Madrid was done after Madrid was done from time ago. Nate, your English, don't jump on the bandwagon.
Oh,
Big man, you're only just upset that both Villa and Rovers ain't doing nothing this season. Don't start crying now. My God in heaven. Is realist about if so, don't mention Grand Slams. # who's Brian? Now Kane is asking, can Arsenal win the league? Oates?
I think they've won it.
I'm not saying that we will, but of course we can. We're in a position to win the league, isn't it? We're first, so of course we can. Will we? That's a different question. What I'm not gonna do is let people be like, "Oh, from this point here, if you don't win the league, blah blah blah, rare tear tear." Because 5 points is literally a couple of draws or a loss and a draw, so it's still all to play for, and we still yet to play each other. We still got 11 games. Remember, there's still a whole third of a season to go through. So. We're on the final.
A lot of Arsenal fans probably won't want to hear it, but even if you fail to win the league, this is still progress from where you were last season.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that.
Nah, bro, I can see why he doesn't want to hear that.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, but do you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, but how I see it, like I was saying the other day,
it's a golden opportunity, innit? Like you don't want to let it slip from here.
Yeah, like in my eyes, we cannot let it. Well, no, it's not like I said. It's not a foregone conclusion. My eyes, I'm just praying to the gods of old and new. Please, boys, don't let this slip, man. But
no, it makes sense, bro. Because obviously, like next season, you'd think that Liverpool and Chelsea sort their shit out as well. And it's a long day.
It was when we was what was we? We was like 8 points clear at one point, right? Even if we was like 12 to 8 points clear, bro, you would hear me. I'd be like, "Yep, we've won it. Whatever, blah blah blah." Because what I do sometimes, I'll be like, okay, we're 5 points clear. That means we can realistically afford, to lose one game.
Yeah.
I look through the fixtures that we've got left, and I'm like, right, we can afford to lose that game there. Like, let's say City away, I say, okay, we lose that game, we're still 2 points clear. But with 5 points, it doesn't quite sit. That method of assessing doesn't sit right with me. So. If we were still 8 points clear, you can afford to lose 2 games. I would have said maybe, I don't know, Liverpool away, City away, and we win the rest of them. But
Liverpool this season, I reckon they're there for the taking. I reckon you lot can beat them.
You say that, but then they slapped you lot 7-0, so you never know.
But that's us though, bro. We've in 5 away.
Listen,
City like to drop a lot of points.
In 5 away games this season, we've conceded 23 goals.
Yeah, mad.
It's a joke.
I'm telling you, right? Liverpool beating United 7-0 at Anfield and the whole lot. It's an anomaly. They came to us the weekend before they played United.
It's an anomaly for them. It's not an anomaly for us. That's what people need to understand.
Yeah, but you know what?
Arsenal we stay taking L's this season.
Arsenal will never win at Anfield. Arsenal will never win at Anfield. Arsenal will never ever win at Anfield.
The City game, I reckon you can afford to draw it as long as you. No,
but you know what? I think unlike us, you will take advantage of that dead midfield.
Yeah. That was one of the biggest travesties last week, man. How he went.
Bro, they had Jada Smith, Henderson, and who else did they have in midfield?
Jada Smith,
Henderson. Who's that? Fabinho.
Yeah, no, he says he's 29, but I think he's more like 39.
Yeah,
they might need to check his birth, but still.
And Trent's going to get cooked.
Should rush that midfield. Thomas Partey today, by the way. Oh my gosh, that guy! I don't want to hear no more. Casemiro talk. Yeah, they're both sick. No, they're both sick. They're both sick. I don't want to hear no more. Oh, he's better than him. They're both sick. Yeah, but I don't want to hear it. Thomas Partey does this thing week in, week out, bro.
I mean, today of all days, we can't really chat in it because my man saw red again.
Yeah, it's one of them ones.
It's one of them ones. Like the greatest ability is availability.
No, but the thing is, I could see City dropping more points than Arsenal. So,
yeah, definitely.
I reckon they'll prioritize Champions League as well. So it depends on their progress in that. And it's 1-1, isn't it, going into Leipzig?
Yeah.
So
Niles here saying, "Don't tell Luca that. Imagine the meltdown and the negative from him." I do agree when he said Arsenal need to act like a big club.
I'll put that. I think they did. They learned that lesson from last January. They made signings. Trossard's worked already.
Yeah. Yeah. No, even Jorginho, man, I wasn't hating on that. I thought that was a good signing for them. Just
I
because of
can't
the
lie,
experience he
I
brings.
was hating on that one.
I know people like to cuss him out and that, but yeah, no. Yeah, he brings a wealth of experience. I would have taken him.
Yeah. I think we've
bro,
covered
might as well just
everything now,
leave.
lads. Unless any of you that want to bring up a topic you want to discuss.
No, I think that pretty much rounds off everything, man. We had a little insight into Serie A, talked all about Premier League, and touched on Match of the Day and how dead it's been.
Gave a little memory lane about teletext.
Yeah,
That's it, man.
Teletext, CFAX, all of that.
We should have a little golden moments section in this.
I'll
golden moment.
We should. I'll tell you what, Leo. From next week onwards, we should each pick a player from the past that we like. We can just wax lyrical
you know what
about
I'm
for a
gonna
few
say?
minutes.
Yeah, I don't think we do. I think we will actually be really good. The golden moments player. Why? What made them stand out?
Yeah. That'll be sick. That'll be sick. You already know who I'm starting with, bro.
Martin saying act like a big club. Arsenal.
The angel from Florence, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Gabriel. Unbelievable, mate.
Yeah, it's disgustingly good.
Mate, Tony Yeboah as well, man. On my days.
That filthy strike.
That filthy strike that broke his own goalkeeper's ribs during training. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, Yeboah was something special, man.
JJ Okocha as well. Back in the day with Bolton Wanderers, bro. What the
listen, we need to talk about that Bolton Wanderers team, you know. Big Sam had a habit of picking up all these world stars, like when they were in their 30s.
As well. Didn't Ginola go there as well?
I'm not sure if he went there. I remember they had Yuri Djorkaeff. I remember they had Djorkaeff. That was mad. Ivan Campo as well, from Real Madrid to there.
Taribo West?
He might have been there. Mario Jardel turned up there.
My days, bro.
Fernando Hierro was there, bro.
Yeah,
that was mad.
Wow. Back in the day, bro.
Freddie Bobic. Yeah, the habit of picking up Asian stars.
Players, bro.
Yeah.
And then the two Chileans as well, Samarano and Salas as well. Let's not forget those strikers.
Yeah, those guys.
They had that Greek guy Stelios, who had a serious whip on a free kick.
Bro, they had a guy in midfield who used to be a former Hell's Angel, some skin-headed dude. Oh, what was his name? Steg or Sted Tofting. Remember him? Steg Tofting. Yeah. That was a mad one. Yeah, he was a former Hell's Angel.
That man, football is just great, man. Now it's good, but back in the day it was just great when you see these disgusting players that just used to just do phenomenal things, bro.
Yeah, we took it for granted at that time, man.
For real. Never gonna see the likes of that again, man.
Yeah. I was talking about it to a few guys the other day, Leo. We were just randomly talking about Italy, and the amount of strength and depth you man had just in the goalkeeping position was mad.
Oh, Madonna mia. Pagliuca, and it was, what's his name?
Peruzzi, Toldo, Buffon.
Peruzzi was the most overweight goalkeeper I've ever seen in my life. The Juventus goalkeeper, bruv. Better overweight, bruv.
Yeah.
But still banging it out.
But he was still a dirty goalkeeper, though.
Yeah, filthy goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, right, at one time you had all four of them, and we had David Seaman.
Luca Marchigiani as well.
Yeah, the Lazio one.
No need to talk about. No, I want to go to bed. Look at Richard. Mate.
My wife was moving slightly nippinish. I'm not taking any risks. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. So what we'll do is, Oates, tell the people where they can find you.
Nowhere.
Yeah,
where you can find Oates.
You can't find me nowhere. Same as every week. You can't find me nowhere. But
Control Alt and delete.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a ghost. You can't find me nowhere. But if you know,
he may find you. Usually when Arsenal wins.
if you're a parent and you want to have a nice birthday celebration for your kids and your kid loves Nerf guns and stuff like that, then hit up happynerfday.com for your best Nerf parties. Well, other than that, just leave me alone and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Big up, Oates. Leo.
In front of the TV watching the Juventus game, swearing at it probably. Probably on here most weekends now. If we get the golden moments up and running, definitely. We've got to be up here most weekends. Definitely.
Nice one.
Yeah,
Brush.
you can catch me on Twitter at Brushy87, and yeah, generally just about. So yeah, you can catch me here next week.
Yeah, 100%. And of course, it's your boy Nate, Eagle-Eyed Football. You know how we do. Looking forward to getting Hairy Aped on Wednesday by Brighton. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Joel Ward get rings run around him. It is what it is. But people, thanks for watching. We're Eagle-Eyed Football. And we'll see you in the next one. We're out, people. Up the Palace. See you later.